Ayo, what is up everyone? It is the Alpha J of the Alpha J Show, and today we're going to be talking about a cartoon I bet you haven't heard before. That's because this is a pilot. Like Snot Rocket, this is another independently funded animation, and if you're interested about more after this review, just stick after, and I'll provide some more background information. So pretty much, this is a cartoon called The Weeklings, and this is a quote from one of the members of the team who created this. Every episode follows the main characters like Monday and Friday, as well as the rest of their world, made up of holidays. Watching the show, I got some Loud House and Mr. Men vibes. You would probably see what I mean when we get into the episode, so let's get into it. So the episode is called TGIM, which I'm assuming means thank God it's Monday. This weakling making cookies is Sunday, and the one calling Sunday is Monday. Monday is doing a show to show off her talents, and Sunday is helping her prepare. I'm assuming Sunday is the motherly figure, or the weakling that is good at food. Monday is actually one of the very few characters fully developed to talk about for more than one sentence. In this case, Monday is a very weird, unique, and unorthodox person. I wouldn't really call her slow, but maybe we will get more as this series develops. She calls Tuesday, and you could probably see where this is all heading. Tuesday seems to be the smart and punctual guy. Moving on. Wednesday seems to be very anxious and reserved. Thursday is a major gamer dude. Friday is the only other person somewhat developed in this pilot, and he's supposed to be the cool guy who's not too cool that he only hangs out with cool people, but cool enough to be an actually well-rounded, comfortable, and yes, cool individual. Saturday plays soccer, and that's all we know. I'm assuming because Saturday you get to do activities outside of school and maybe work.
The show starts in 10 minutes. Everybody, come on, get here.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? So we don't say goodbye anymore.
Fairly Odd Parents beat you to that, but getting into the designs of the characters, they don't look too bad. They are really simple, which networks seem to love. The only one that looks kind of wonky is actually Monday herself. I'm really glad that the music in this pilot doesn't really sound like something I've heard exactly before, but I am getting large Sims 3 vibes, which, because it's one of my favorite games, points to you, my friend. I don't know if this sign is so clever that no other variation would have topped it, or if this sign was so bad that any variation would have worked so much better. But back to this event that Monday is planning. She finally puts the plan into execution and introduces some other characters. I do want to say that some sounds are effectively missing and others are not used often enough. That makes the sounds not heard even more apparent. Like here when Monday hops on the stage.
Hello!
There's no impact sound, but they use this whoosh sound.
It's great to see so many days in the crowd.
And they use it quite often. We see here that even Silky knows that the reboot isn't too long for this world. But obviously, if you've seen Weird Characters, you know this isn't so much about her showing off her talent, but showing off her individuality and unique attributes, which it is. You're probably wondering why only one of your ears heard that. This is because the video I watched, only the left side of my headphones picked up the audio. Now, although the characters are solid and the backgrounds are not bad, the audio needs tons of work. I know audio in cartoons is something people really don't like to talk about, but allow me to explain. Even if you don't have headphones, even if you don't have a headset, sometimes the audio is mixed here as if they mixed it on below average earbuds, and unless you have okay to good headphones, you might not even notice. I know this is a pilot, and I know this is also independent, but the reason why I'm still a bit iffy on this is because, like I said before, they cheap out on certain parts, and on others they double down. And more importantly, good audio is actually not that hard to emulate, with the fact that professionally made cartoons can't hide it. You can test your audio against theirs. Now, I know some audiophile will complain about my audio and say I have no room to talk, but there's tons of differences. One, I'm not trying to go professional very soon. The income I receive goes back into my equipment, as you see with my new PC. And my audio will be up to snuff soon. 2, you don't need to be a 5-star chef to eat a 5-star meal and say that it needs work. Monday ends up being too weird for the people who came, you know, except her friends, the other days of the week.
This is so weird. Let's get out of here.
This is why no one likes Monday.
Oh yeah, like you have room to judge. So Monday finds out about everyone leaving and her friends console her. Now remember this scene with Gurgle / Silky. It'll come back later, but Monday thinks she's too weird because her friends say that they said it was too weird, the other people who left. Her friends don't really say it's not weird. In fact, they don't state their opinion at all. It's kind of weird really. Friday promises to help Monday out because if you look up cool in the dictionary, Friday is there. No, really. So they go through a lot of common ways to be cool, like what to say and what to do, and I'm sure older viewers have seen this episode plot before, but younger viewers most likely haven't, so I guess that's a positive.
What's going on, dude?
What's really, Mr. Sheriff?
Hey, what's happening?
Hoppin' Day Hat Man with the haystacks.
Sup?
Sit down.
Sit down. That's my new greeting. Also, it would have helped to have some music here. They have another cool gag here. I like the sequence and I don't want to spoil it. They have another one with the Friday Mobile and I have a question and a suggestion. My question is, I saw a van that said Taco Tuesday. Is that a job that Tuesday has or is that a relative? How does all of that work? My suggestion comes from this scene here. Taking a page from the moonwalking scene in Gumball, if they actually slowed down the animation but still make it look smooth by filling in the frames, this would have worked a lot better. But that's just me. So they crash into another day, and this weakling invites Monday, and just Monday because Friday was hiding, to a party that Leap Day is holding. Apparently Leap Day holds this party every 4 years, so it's legendary. Monday is excited to go along on this party and she tells her friends.
Let's get moving, party people.
I'm not going, Monday. We weren't invited. You gotta go on your own.
Oh, okay. Me and Gurgle will just go.
No gurgle either. Do you want everyone to think you're cool?
Friday's right. I'm sorry, Gurgle.
This is supposed to be the moment where Monday questions if it's all worth it, but she continues to go along with it because she wants to be accepted by more than her friends. Let's see if this pays off. She also leaves Gurgle home and lets her friends take care of her, him, it, helicopter, race, and then they lose Gurgle, causing Monday to spaz out at the end. Oh wait, no, I think that's a Teen Titans Go episode. So Monday gets to this party with epic music, and Monday feels out of place slightly, but tries to fit in regardless. She meets Leap Day and Snow Day. Nothing important really happens.
I mean, you used to be so weird, especially hanging out with that worm thing. What's its name?
Gurgle.
Game day's on deck!
And that should do it.
I've noticed that in some moments you have these, well, moments of motion. It doesn't really work out with the animation unless you actually look at something being thrown, whether in real life or in professionally made cartoons. New Year's ends up jumping onto the AC unit, and everyone around stands helpless as New Year's falls. As he starts to drop because he's a New Year's ball, the others count towards his eventual fall. Monday brings Gurgle to rescue New Year's by calling his or her name out loud, and they have a pretty nice rescue scene. Their slow parts seem pretty drag out a video clip to make it slower, but don't replace the frames in a smoother manner to make it look nicer. Other than that, the climax is actually pretty solid. The pilot ends with Monday learning that being cool is to be herself. It's been tried and true, which is why they use it, but it's fine nonetheless. And this was, thank God it's Monday. The pilot was produced in about 6 months and funded through Kickstarter. It was also made with ToonBoom, Premiere, and After Effects, as well as offered to me in an exclusive form to review, but that didn't affect my opinion on any of it. I did look at it through the lens of an independently funded and made pilot, like I did with Snot Rocket. It's still uncertain where this will go from here, but if you are interested, you can keep yourself updated with the links down below. But what do you think of the Weeklings? Do you think that it should be picked up by a network, and what network would you put it on? Before Half Day slams me with the door, make sure to follow me at The Alpha J Show on Twitter. We recently hit over 500 followers, and I do plan to do something for that. But also make sure to help me out on VidMe. I see the followers are bumping up a lot. I really do want to get to 50, and when I do, that will be another gift in the form of a video that I will put out for you guys. The links for that and all of my other social media outlets are always in the description below, as well as my request page. If you ever have a request, whether it's a versus or a regular review or just a series to look at, please make sure to put it in that particular video so it's all organized on that video's comment section. If you really like this video, I highly suggest my Snot Rocket pilot review. I seem to mention that in this a lot, or my ESDF revisited video. Make sure to subscribe and feel free to consider my Patreon. As always, I hope your time is well spent, and Alpha out.